Desktop audio out of here. Okay, that's what's screwing it up. All right. Recording. Stop it. Everything's off. Why are you still doing it? Check.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Here are the keys for this game. Hydration, bananas, oxygen tanks. Got to make sure everybody's in shape and nobody cramps up because both of these teams ranked nationally in passing. The secondaries and receivers, they're going to be running all over the lot, and we expect the scoreboard to reflect just that. That does it for us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Enjoy the game. We'll see you at the half.
Check. No. Why? Play that spear, baby.
Tallahassee, Florida, the capital of the Sunshine State, is home to Doak Campbell Stadium. And now let's head down to the coin toss, and is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Yes.
Cantrell has the ball teed up, and we're just about ready to get this one started. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. He's to the 40. Across midfield, and he's tackled at the 45. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
Foul. Clipping. Offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
I don't know why that's kicking audio like that.
From their own 31-yard line, it's first down. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
False start. Offense.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
Still first down.
Throws complete, and he stopped immediately.
Now, I think he's got a good rhythm going right now with his wide receivers. He hit him for a nice gain.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on their own 31. And they push him out at the 36.
They're eating up a lot of field on this drive. I'm really impressed with their ball control.
From their own 36-yard line. First down. And he is drilled at the 33. How about that for a statement?
And what a nice counterplay there. The line did a good job of blocking up front, and the tailback did the rest once he got by the first wave of defenders.
He's taken down at the 32.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 32. Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. He's at the 20. He's knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
The fullback is a safety valve for the quarterback most times, so it's pretty reassuring to know you've got a safety valve as talented as this guy.
From the 17-yard line. First down. Throws in the middle. And down he goes. The 9-yard line.
Gosh.
On the tackle at the 9-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Everybody and mother had a shot at him.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. Pulls in the pass and steps out. Pass complete there for about 5 yards and a first down.
And I like the decision the quarterback made on this play. He didn't try to force a deep pass. Instead, he just threw a little dump-off pass that was good enough for a first down.
And I think it was the quick throw by the quarterback that fouled up the defense on that one. And this play is number 8 on the drive. Tackle made at the 5.
Well, these days, you've got safeties playing up close to the line of scrimmage, almost like a fourth linebacker. The only way that you can keep them from cheating up is to take some chances downfield.
You put together a good drive, man.
Second down, goal to go. Ball on the 5-yard line. The Blue Devils running back left the game earlier with that injury, and now it's unlikely, they tell us, that he's going to be able to return today. Throws it, and it's caught for the touchdown.
I was about to go play that.
Duke is up by 6. He makes the PAT. Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis.
Atlantic Coast Conference action in the spotlight.
Grant looks ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 20, heading for the corner. The 50. Inside the 30. To the 10. And they're going to bring this one all the way back. Touchdown. They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Florida State ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. I don't think either team has a clear advantage so far. Let's see if they can make some plays and get a little separation. Lets it fly. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch.
Damn.
That makes it first and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. They come out in an empty backfield. Makes the catch, and look out. Brought down at the 43-yard line.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
He's tackled at the 47-yard line. Second and 14. Ball on the 47-yard line. Nice run, and he's brought down. Nelson gained 7 yards on that play.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
This crowd can really be intimidating for an opposing team. He's at the 30, fires to the wideout, first down. And he's taken down around the 19-yard line.
At the 19-yard line. First down.
No, it's stick.
From the 19-yard line, it's first down. They'll bring him down right around the 20. He's in trouble. Caught with room to work. The 5. Steps out of bounds. Just outside the goal line.
No words. No words. Wow.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
9 for 9. 66 tight end. Jeez.
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Oh, boy.
And he adds the extra point. An 8-play, 73-yard drive, and a touchdown as a result.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
The score now, 14-7. He just drills this one. He's to the 20. Across midfield. He's on the run. And a huge
Make it 2, baby.
What a phenomenal effort. He did a great job of setting up his blocks and then used some great field sense to get into the open. Once that happened, there was no stopping.
I'll take the delay game. Jeez.
Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Offense.
The extra point to tie this game up.
It's only hurt myself because I got recruits in trying to gotta get stats. Gotta put numbers, rushing and passing.
Nice kick.
Yeah, I know. Gotta get him on the field. Crazy. God, come on, controller. It's ridiculous. I like the return for touchdowns, but
And so far, it's been totally even.
O's gotta
In
get on the
close games
field.
like this, every possession is likely to matter. Defensive coordinator anticipating this 5-wide set, and he comes in with his dime package. Tackle at the 42. Duke's got a guy behind center that can really do it all, Herbie. I mean, he's a dual threat. He can hurt you
My
with his
man,
feet
Mr.
and his
Todd
arm. This
Arnold,
guy, it's PYP,
ballin'.
pick your poison.
I have to put a little
First and
bounty
10.
on him.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
And we're gonna toss left.
Tackle after decent
sheesh.
pickup.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
And they make
Little
the
flea
stop at
flicker?
about the 43-yard line.
Going flea flicker? respect.
They need to get it inside the 48. Listen to this place. Here they come. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
The defense held their ground on that play. The quarterback just wasn't able to find any open receivers.
Here we go, Nafis. We're gonna get on the field finally. Maybe.
Corbett, the return man. He fields a punt at the 20. And down he goes at the 38.
First play, let's go dial it up. Let's go up top.
This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Coverage.
He goes downtown. Drops it.
Damn.
We played one quarter. 14 apiece. Welcome back here. We resume action now here in the second quarter. Play fake. Here comes the defense. Now he tries to buy some time. Got the corner. The ball pops free, and the ball bounces out of bounds.
They got a little sloppy here with their ball handling. It's a good thing they were near the sideline. Otherwise, the defense could have pounced on that football.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42.
Oh, we're gonna be close to that sideline.
He's going to go for the home run. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. So the booth is trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball. So they're going to try and determine exactly where the ball was when he went down.
He should have. So after review, they'll change the spot of the ball, and we'll play football again. So after the big pass play, we have a 1st and goal. They're trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense. Little handoff. Touchdown. Oh, Robinson's back, baby. Antonio's back. He's back from injury.
And he hits the PAT with a 3-play, 20-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. Florida State gets set to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. There hasn't been too much daylight between these two. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. Throws into a crowd, and this one's going the other way. Interception. And that was just an outstanding pick.
Great play by the defender to high point the ball, but the quarterback wasn't in rhythm on the throw.
Down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29. Rivera fakes a handoff. Under heavy pressure. He's at the 20. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 11. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Florida State is up by a touchdown. And he's going to come up with a sack.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
To the end zone, touchdown. So now he's tied at the top of the team's receiving touchdown list.
He's caught touchdowns in just about every conceivable way. But I'm sure having the record to himself would be even more important.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. A short 3-play, 30-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown. So our score, 28-14. Cantrell has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. We'll have to see now how the offense runs this time after throwing a...
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not cool.
Strike to his receiver, no good.
Good effort there by the receiver, but just not enough room for him to get a foot down in bounds.
Taken down as he works the left for a nice game. Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's go down to the field and find out.
Offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
Sound to be good.
Second down and a ways to go because of the penalty. he's tackled at the 38-yard line. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards.
Just 3rd and 10.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 28. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Wilkerson is waiting for the snap. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time into trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
Easy, kill.
Tailback brought down for a loss.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Slings it. He's taken down around the 30-yard line. From their own 30-yard line. First down. Again with a carry. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. He lets it fly. What a tackle. That was going to be a touchdown. Nice run there. Robinson picks up 5 with the carry.
That's a crazy game. T. Scott, man. And Civvy.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Easy, kill. No way. Cheetah.
And down he goes, right around the 20.
Gaining 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
This is the 8th play of this drive. There's a strike complete. Touchdown, FSU. And he adds the extra point. An 8-play, 81-yard drive. And they come away with 7 points. Cantrell is lined up to kick this one off. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. Throws it in a hurry, and he's taken down at the 27. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
From their own 27-yard line, it's second down.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
He's tackled at the 39.
Besides going deep on the fade, the slant route is probably the most commonly run route against man coverage. If the receiver gets a good inside release, it'll be a new set of downs every time.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39. Wide out makes the first down catch.
First down.
Crazy.
And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that can really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun shy and concerned about the pressure that this defense is putting on him.
He airs it out. Has it to the senior. And he's hit immediately. That's going to do it for the first half, and they're just trying to keep this thing close. Florida State's got a 3-touchdown advantage.
Someone beat the press. I'm like, oh, God.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis, David Pollack here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes.
Good. The guy just got a 99 quarterback on the bench. No bench.
It's all about perspective. Everybody who loves offense.
All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start here. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. The 50.
I thought he had number 3.
And he's taken down at the 38.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Still first down.
And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Mike 56, Mike 56. Black,
Fires to the wideout. First down. They get in. Touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
It makes for an easy completion when you've got a guy who's that wide open. He makes the PAT. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
This is what Florida State should keep it deep.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Not a whole lot's been working for them so far. They should just come out and play loose and easy because they've got nothing to lose. He's to the 40. And they make the stop around the 50-yard line. What a huge run by the tailback.
It's pretty obvious that this offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage that time. But did you see how this halfback eluded the defense?
First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line. Now he's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. They'll bring him down at the 40. Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
Hit that like and comment and follow if you don't follow already. That'll help me grow a little bit. Would be much appreciative.
Throws it to the outside. Nice catch on that one. Fumble. Recovered by the offense. Brought down at the 22-yard line.
Get off him. Get off. Get off. We got it.
First and 10. Ball on the 22.
I'm playing inside.
Tackle at the 10-yard
Inside leverage. Inside.
That makes it first and 10.
First down, 10 to go. 10 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And he hits the PAT. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Let's have a look at some scores from around the country. Several surprises today. And for Georgia Tech, they're in danger of losing 2 straight. And for Vaughn, he's buried.
Don't be surprised if they don't kick the ball to this guy again. Excellent kick. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 25. The Seminoles had that hot hand on offense, and they just keep on going here in quarter number 3.
The greatest thing you can say about these guys today is consistency. They are moving the football and putting points up on the board. They're going to be tough to beat.
The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down. Runs it left for a decent gain.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Hey, Ruin! Mike 56! Mike 56! Hey, D-line, let's get it.
He's to the 40. Makes it to the 47.
The boy trying to go pro last year.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5-receiver look.
You know, at that point, I think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful as you're feeling pressure to throw the ball just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
Tackle made right around the 28-yard line.
He's only getting his 3rd quarter, and they're not very freshman.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 28. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off. Sheds that one, and he is drilled at the 18-yard line.
Hey, this could potentially turn this football game around. They're down by a couple scores, but if you're the offense and you're on the sideline and you're not feeling good about yourself and your defense comes up with an interception like that, boy, oh boy, you're grabbing your helmet, sprinting on that field, and you're ready to go.
From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. They run it left. He fights forward to about the 20.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
It's one that we gotta catch. I was gonna be caught by us.
Makes it to the 22-yard line. From their own 22-yard line. 3rd down. Goes right. Picked off.
The quarterback has made some really careless throws, but you got to also give credit to the defense for being able to clean up the mess and create the turnovers.
I don't know why you're getting beat off the jump, though.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry, and they push him out at the 23-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. And they got him. It looked like they caught the quarterback by surprise.
Well, that's a great call by the defensive coordinator. They send him off the corner, and he just uses his speed to get the sack.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Fires out quickly to the tailback, and he's tackled at the 22.
That makes it 4th and inches.
So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3. It's up, and it is good. Florida State is ready to kick it away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that. Nothing going on that play.
Well, here I think the quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
From their own 27-yard line, it's second down. He's taken down to the 39-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. First down.
Lets it fly, and that one's fallen incomplete.
You know, I think the quarterback got so excited to make this throw that I think he just put too much on the football. His receiver was open. He just misfired.
From their own 39-yard line, second down. Gets it out quickly, and he's level at the 44-yard line.
Bless.
That makes it first and 10.
Flips it, middle to the running back. And down he goes. Around the 28-yard line.
Gain of 16 on the play. First down.
From the 28-yard line. First down. He scrambled. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up second and 12.
He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run and watch out. Slides down. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
He got bailed out there, but freak. Someone hit his ass.
From the 26-yard line. Second down. Nelson on the give. He's on the run. Inside the 10. Now it's first and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain.
That makes it first and goal.
She's ugly.
First and goal from the 5 and looking to cap this off with a touchdown. They try to get a head start there.
False start. Offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Scrambling around. Sheds a tackler. And he's taken down around the 7-yard line. 4 yards there on the scramble.
That brings him second and goal.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Maybe it's time to get the backup some experience as we head to the 4th quarter. The Seminoles with a 24-point lead. Back in this very pivotal fourth. Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
Check 25, check 25, check 25. Check. Let's go.
He's scrambling, and he's in for 2. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
Let's take a look at some scores from around the country. And we've been keeping an eye on this one all.
We good? Jeez. Lord have mercy.
Let's see if they decide to kick it to him again. He just drills this one. He's to the 20. Brought down by the kicker. That was a nice kick return.
All right, Liam Rock. See what you got, my big guy.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. He wants it all going long. Doesn't get there.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 39-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Any day. Flight 56, flight 56.
Fires out to his wideout, and they make the stop at about the 47-yard line.
Flight 56, flight 56.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. 46-yard line. First down. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Fires out to his receiver. Brought down around the 27-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
No.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Come on, yo.
You know, Brad, this is one of those plays where the quarterback just wants to apologize to the wide receiver and maybe every other member of this offense. The wide receiver, if he's smart, will come up to that quarterback, tell him to forget about it. Let's move on to the next play.
Tackle right around the 18-yard line. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Throws out to the running back, no good.
Robinson was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it
That
6th
was
and 10.
ugly.
From the 14-yard line. Second down.
With that deep dig. Oh, you can't get the short.
Touchdown, Seminoles.
I think that's a touchdown.
He makes the PAT. A 9-play, 61-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Cantrell gets set to kick this one away. He really got a hold of that kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. We're about set to start things up again. Now he tries to buy some time. And he tackles him hard at the 21.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
They come up to the line here. It's 2nd down and 14 after the sack. Tries to get out of trouble, but he can't shake the defense. How about the intensity of the pass rush?
And that crowd is definitely playing a factor now.
The crowd of this stadium, always a factor in a football game. Quick throw, almost intercepted. Corbett back to return it. Tackle at midfield. He showed a good burst there. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
tackled at about the 45. They get 5 yards on the play.
You don't have to go deep every play to
Yeah,
be
the
successful.
post.
They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good gain.
Lizzie.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 45.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Come on. Down. 268.
They try running left. Runs outside. For a nice gain.
Gaining 4 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Tackle made right around the 32-yard line.
That's good enough for another FSU. First down.
From the 32-yard line, it's 1st down. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Martin was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Getting that arm on you now.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the Mike. Now watch one.
Screen pass. He's got his halfback. He's knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Fires quickly. He's got the tailback on another pitch. And he's tackled at the 15-yard line.
That'll move the chains for another FSU. First down.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Caught a big hit there to stop him.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
This is the 8th play of this drive. They'll get him for a loss. That was well defended by this defense.
The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
They've been 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. Just over a minute in the 4th quarter. Wide receiver screen play. It's on a move. Touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Florida State gets set to kick this one away.
And get the ball in the hands of the playmakers.
Excellent kick.
Boy.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Phones at 20%. So
Late in the 4th quarter, this game's not even close. It's a blowout. A lot of folks hurt.
oh, jeez.
Makes it out to about the 39. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39.
3 down, 3 down. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
He steps out at the 32-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. We have less than a minute to go. Fires quickly to the tight end. He's taken down around the 21-yard line.
He showed some excellent moves out there. More than you usually expect from a tight end. That was a big gain, and this offense keeps humming along.
They'll bring him down at the 21-yard line.
That brings us 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line. Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gaining 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Well, a nice stop there late in the 4th quarter, but this game, quite frankly, has been over for a long time, and I'm ready for it to end. Just a total lack of competition today. Florida State 59, Duke 29.
The Blue Devils 29.
Thanks for joining us for another game of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, Brad Nussler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Pretty well played game. I don't know. It's baffling. That's all right. One more ball game. Check. 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 Yo. Check. 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 Yo. Alright. Let me cut this off. Be back in about 10 minutes with Playmakers.